Okay. Yeah.
All right, check it.
Dang it.
I restarted my phone.
There it is.
There it is. All right. Checking Chaka Khan 1, Chaka Khan 2. You hear it? Chaka Khan. No? Anything? Bueller? Bueller.
It's just a little bit.
All right. All right. So this is Porter and Woody. And this is the first match. This is a race to 5 match. This is for the puddle jumper qualifier. So I'm sorry we couldn't get this is the first game, so this will determine on who comes up on the scoreboard. And since we just started, so this is a winner's match, so it's going to go race to 5. And the ones who goes to the loser side, then it will be a race to 4. 9 ball.
We're doing the right thing.
We're doing the right thing?
Yeah, you see that donut? People who do the wrong things don't get donuts.
Right, you're right. You heard it from the pros here. It can't be done without donuts. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that ball hung.
Donuts and Dr. Pepper.
Powered by Dr. Pepper. Actually, I think Russ is actually sponsored by Dr. Pepper.
I'm going to contact them people.
Yeah. Let me give you a little bit more information on this is a 456 and under puddle jumper qualifier brought to you by Vision Pool and the Pocket of Boise. We were hoping 32 players more. I think we ended up getting 11 or 12.
Yep, 11.
11 players. So I actually was able to jump into this one. So I'll be commentating and playing a little bit. So we might be able to finish this out today.
Should be able to today.
This
We're going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah. What the nice thing about that is that we're going to have more content on the first day. Of the only day of this, and which kind of makes it for a better broadcast. And also, that was a nice shot. So that's going to go to, who was that? Woody?
It was Woody.
Okay, so Woody goes 1 in a race to 5 race here. It takes me a little bit of a minute here because I have to go do it from my handheld wireless device.
What's that?
Danish, huh?
Oh, yes.
You're alternate, right?
Yes. Yeah, this is a pretty good opportunity for our local players. It's a qualifier for the puddle jumper going on with Jack Murray and Rebecca down in Las Vegas at the end of April. It's a $300 entry fee tournament down there. 64 players, huge event. I mean, you get talking about a 456 and under Fargo, and the tournament's going to be like a $20,000 tournament. So it's a big deal.
So this is connected, like it's so basically you, as more as we do more tournaments and something with these guys, we're going to have a little bit more feedback and a little bit, we're going to know a little bit more and maybe have some help, or I don't know. As far as the tournament wise, we got that down, we got the streaming down. It's just getting the players' interest. And there we go. Now we're correct. Woody and Porter. Woody up 1. Now these guys play in the men's league down here at the Pocket of Boise. Been playing for a couple years. I will tell you that Porter's came a long way in his game. Wow, look at this. Oh, I thought it was going to go maybe. No, he's going to come up here. Porter's going to come up here with an easy 4 ball, easy 5 ball. But the 6 ball is going to be a problem. I don't know if he's going to. We're going to see if he's going to use the 5 to break it out, or if he's going to have to play safety with that 6. I guess we'll find out in the run here.
Maybe we'll go 2 rails and break that 6 out now. No? Never ever playing.
He's a little bit straight in on this. He doesn't want to get stuck on the end rail behind that 9. That 9 just got huge from right there.
Well, Heather just banked in a 9 ball down there on table 20. That's pretty cool.
Heather has no fear. Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
that was a nice play.
Boy, he got that out of there.
He's
See,
got good.
this is where I'm talking about his game is elevated. He's able to actually break the balls out and keep it going. You know, a lot of times just taking advantage of the game is and staying in control when you're the games. I don't see him missing this one. Did it hung? That's the second hanger so far today. And I don't see that he did anything wrong. He just missed it. It's unfortunate.
Can you slide over just a little bit more?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's all right. I didn't want to get any Danish on you.
Right.
Oh, Woody. Rats. Woody won our 450 and under tournament last year. That was a pretty big event. We had 32, I think, or close to that. And I believe Porter finished in the top 4.
Who did?
I believe in our 450 and under tournament last year, Woody won it.
Oh, wow.
I think Mike Chase got second. I think Chris Porter, who's playing right now.
I don't think Mike Chase is able to play in this one because of his Fargo rate. I would imagine that.
Actually, he did qualify, and he called me yesterday, but something must have come up.
I seen him at the tournament. I played in the tournament last night. Or wait, maybe it wasn't last night. It was the night before last.
Well, Chris got that one. So
Okay,
get
so
on
let me
your phone
change
there.
it. Yeah. So Porter got that one?
Yep.
Well, it's 1-1, so it's a race to 4 in this race to 5. So it's a race to 5-4 race in this puddle jumper qualifier. I like these qualifier ideas. Didn't they used to do some qualifiers down at the sub years ago with a bunch of kids? So
That was before I was here.
yeah. So this is a great day. It's nice out. It's not too cold. We're out here at the pocket. It's not too packed. I mean, we're using like 5 tables maybe. This is going to be a great day tournament. We have a lot of friends and local players that we see every day.
See, Jose's over there giving lessons. That's cool.
Yeah, well, Jose was. I think they had an age limit for the qualifier, wasn't it? And he was just
Yeah, 456 years old, and he's 458.
right. Yeah, he just maybe they'll change it next year. That's senior abuse. We better stop doing that. We don't want to catch a charge. But he'll be playing the Senior Olympics this summer. Are you playing in that, Russ?
Quite possibly. I'm
Oh.
old.
You might be overqualified.
I'm not as qualified as Jose is.
Oh, I know. That's why he's so good. He's had a lot more time to get better than anybody else. And we have like all tables. So what you can't see is we have tables going on. We have two of the pocket staff playing today, which is fun. And also we have Chuck from Twin Falls
Yep.
joining us. So Chuck from Twin Falls, if you play in the Magic Valley area, you're going to run into Chuck. He plays on one of the 5 pocket teams over the Magic Valley. And they're kind of, we like to go to each other's tournaments. The pocket players of Boise and Twin. There's some good players down there. You got Steve Uwanek down there, Chuck, Carl.
Justin Schoolcraft and Davis.
Yeah, Dustin wasn't able to make it because he's part of the BCA and they're doing a big banquet tonight, so that's why he wasn't able to make it out. But they take their pool serious in that, kind of like we do. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like the Nampa and Boise thing that we have going on. You know, you got Jerome, you have all these little towns that are trying to beat Twin, you know, because Twin usually wins. Oh, so that combo must go down here.
Yeah, we got a big one coming up here.
It just looks like a carom off the left side of the 5 into the 8. Oh, a combo. I'm a big fan of splitting those balls apart. You know what I mean? Like not leaving the combo.
Before that, he banked the 1 in and broke the 2 and 3 out.
Yep. That was yours, wasn't it? Oh wait, that was Woody's, right? Yeah. Woody's. Okay, so it's 2-1 in a race to 5 here.
Pro spin, pro mat.
Anti-math.
Anti-math, yeah. Well, you don't want to read too much into things, you know? You don't want to simplify it. I try not to think of anything, so I don't get confused. Mm-hmm. It's worked out for me.
But not so good for those around you.
Right, it's confusing for everyone else. Yeah, they have no idea what's going on. But that's important to me. My ideology of nothingness. Watching Dylan shoot the 9-ball.
Good Danishes.
Oh boy. That was a good crack. Oh, that 9-ball almost went in the side.
Wow.
But he did. That was a great freaking wing 1 ball on the side. It was great.
Yeah, flew in there.
Oh, I thought the 2 was down here. Oh, you must have made the 2 on the break.
Yep, you made the 1 and 2 on the break.
Well, that's unfortunate of where he got the 4 ball.
5-0.
You got it?
No. Need it.
Oh. Okay, so there's 1 win so far. And the 9-ball is going to go faster, too. If this is 8-ball, it could last all day. But 9-ball in a race to 5, that's a short race to me, especially on a bar box.
Yeah.
This is a crapshoot. Anything can happen. I don't know if the better player is even going to win on a race to 5.
It's exciting, though.
It is. 9-ball's a game to where the best player doesn't win every time, which kind of makes it fun. There's not too much strategy. It's just keep control of the rack and make your key balls and.
I like 9-ball. Do a lot of 2-way shots.
Yeah. You know, there's a lot of shots in 9-ball that since you and I play 1 pocket, that come up in 9-ball, that unless you play 1 pocket, you don't know the shot.
Yeah, you just don't see them.
Right. And yeah, that's it. Probably that's probably a better analogy of it. What do you think, Alex? Like being an avid 1 pocket player, you see shots in 9-ball that you wouldn't see normally, not playing 1 pocket. People that don't play 1 pocket, they don't see the shot.
Yeah.
Where to us, it's kind of like a gimme. You know
I'll
what I
just
mean?
say that Alex Lely and Neil Spion are 2 of the top European players of all time that say the best way to get good at 9-ball is to play 1 pocket.
That's cool.
So you are trying to tell yourself that one pocket's not a good game. You're just lying to yourself.
Right. And yeah, there are people they just do not like the one pocket. They don't like the idea of not going for a shot, not going for a ball every time. And I understand that, but there's a lot of
the concept that when you're not trying to pocket a ball, sometimes that shot's way harder than pocketing a ball.
right.
Well, and that's exactly right. It's since I started playing one pocket, I'm addicted to it, and my 8-ball game and 9-ball game have both gone maybe 50% better.
Right. And you're also seeing the shots in 8-ball. They come up in 8-ball as well.
Seeing all kinds of things that just how you can play offense and defense in the same shot.
Right.
The table just the game slows down the more
Right.
that you understand it.
If you're playing a speed player, momentum player, and you just slow the game down and you start hurting the balls and and giving yourself the advantage on the two-way shots, you're probably going to win the game.
Not too much longer.
It throws them out of their speed.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Nice
you'll
hit,
be up on
Chris.
table 18 against the shot.
Nice jump shot there.
Chuck, you just run into the bathroom and then you'll be up on 18. He's running in the bathroom and then he'll be ready to go on table 18. 18? Okay. 3-5.
That's a cut and a half here. Oh, he's got him on the 50-yard line.
Yep.
Way up here in the cheap seats. Not a good. Actually, that's a great place to leave a cue ball if you're missing it. The thing about 7-foot tables is that where do you leave the ball? I mean, because if you hit it, the speed has got to be there. It's hard to play it safe.
Yeah, when I played Mitch Ellerman.
Oh, hard to play a safe. Look at this one.
I played Mitch Ellerman on table 17 when he was here, and
Right.
I remember thinking, man, there's just nowhere that he's not going to be able to just make the shot.
Right.
He's just like, is this like, make it.
Damn.
Crazy.
Tables are too small for that. When you
Right.
see a player like that, it's just like, they don't
Well,
even.
yeah, but
like
see, that's the thing.
Steve Iwanek,
Would-
it seems like that. He runs out, he just gets the table, just like,
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, would you rather play that player on a 7-foot or 9-foot? Because you have no chance on a 9-foot playing the guy. You know what I'm saying?
I
Yeah,
know, well,
true.
Like you think,
That's the truth.
You think to yourself, oh, I do better on a 9-foot, but no, they'll do even more better.
Well, that's what that's what I'm saying. I mean, you have a better chance on the 7-foot.
I just feel like I'm the best one pocket player in my mind, and then I start playing it, and I go, oh yeah, that was just me watching other players.
Well, there was some good one pocket this week in where the heck were they playing? Illinois. Michael's Billiards. Oh my goodness, Billy
snapped it off.
Billy Thorpe.
He's on a tear right now. He just
He's
won
won
the
4
Banks.
tournaments in a row.
He won 9-ball McDermott, and then he won the Midwest one pocket, and he's won the Midwest Banks, and he made the Final Four a 10-ball. I don't know if he's already out or what happened. I don't know. But
I like Billy. He's a character.
Boy,
I
yeah.
never met him and hung out with him personally, but he looks pretty cool.
Yeah, well, and he's very grounded, and he's having fun and hitting the balls. I watched him play Banks the other day, and he made like 14 banks in a row.
you ever seen the video of Skyler doing 27 banks in a row?
Yeah, pretty amazing, huh?
That's gonna be Quentin one day. That guy can bank anything.
I'm gonna whoop Quentin. You guys gotta get your money together because I could use a little loan.
I need it too. Every time I play him one pocket, I can't count on him to miss a bank.
I'll tell you what, I played old Joe.
The object ball got away from him.
I played Joe last night over at Joe's house. I don't know if I bet he made 70% of his long rail banks. He was banking from everywhere.
Joe who?
Joe Drake.
Oh, I don't know.
He's getting the one pocket bug too. He doesn't want to come out and play until he learns a little more. And I said, geez, the only way to do it is to play more people. But he's got one of the old Montana billiards tables
Tell
from
him that
here.
we just had Alec Cope, who was an APA 3 a year ago. He was playing one pocket with us last night, and he was having a lot of fun.
It's such
anybody's
a great
good
game.
enough to like. I think it's the one game where a 400 could beat a 600.
I do too. I truly do. Well, I watched in that tournament at Michael's. There was a 438 player beat a 700, 713 Fargo in one pocket. But
Yeah.
the guy, he just played what he could play and just ground and ground and ground.
I mean, that's the thing. If you have a player that like, you could give a guy like the 6, 7, 8, right? You know, in 9-ball.
Yep.
But if he's just a one pocket player and that's all he plays, I can't beat the guy straight up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a different thing. I mean, just because you play 9-ball doesn't necessarily mean that you know how to play one pocket, and vice versa.
Nope.
Brutal roll for Taylor. He made a great bank and scratch.
Is that going to be Woody then?
Yep.
Now he has to make this.
He'll bear down on this one and play it right, I
Make
believe.
him shoot lefty.
All right, there we go. So it goes 3-1 Woody. Unfortunate for Woody on that scratch there, huh? Or not Woody. Porter.
On Chris, yeah, he did a beautiful bank shot on the 8-ball, but didn't control Whitey.
Uh-oh. It's on Vision Pool, VIZION on YouTube, and also
Yeah, we
it's on
gotta get to
Facebook.
1,000 subscribers. We're at 602.
Are we on Facebook or no?
No.
Just on. Okay, it's just on YouTube Vision. We should add it to Treasure Valley,
I'm doing it right now.
and I'll probably add it to mine as well. Usually when I add it to mine, I seem to get a lot of views. You know, I watched some of the other viewers last night, and they were getting like 100 views, you know, this and that, or some of the smaller ones were getting like maybe 40 views.
Heather's playing Forest on the table behind the streaming table.
Yeah, we have 2 staff members. Heather actually is the owner.
Dylan's playing Randy on table 17.
Dylan is a bartender, pool player extraordinaire,
She's a hustler.
and Heather's a hustler. Heather the
I
hustler.
tell you what, that girl the last 3 years, her game has gotten. Ever since Tanner came to town, she really caught a gear. I think she found that she used to play for fun. She has fun now, but now she plays for fun with a purpose, and she makes a lot of balls. I played her in league earlier this past session, and I went 2-2 against her. She just kept hitting the dang things in.
Yeah, the last time I played her, I did not underestimate her, and I played very heavy safeties.
Well, she's got a table at home too, doesn't she? So it's a 9-foot. So I mean, it's not like.
It's a very nice place to fold clothes. Whenever you have a table at your house,
Yeah.
it's a great place for
That's what
folding
happens
clothes.
to the 6-foot snooker table at my son's grandpa's house. It's got brand new Simonis felt, 6x12. Makes me sick.
3-1 over here.
It is 3-1, yes.
Dylan's up 4-1. I don't know what that score is with Heather.
The Dillinator.
Dylan's up 4-1. I thought Randy had a couple.
He's getting a stroke. He's getting in stroke here over here. He's got that nice new cue he's got. I kind of want. What are they shooting with over here? What is Porter shooting with? It's something nice. In fact, I know that cue
It's like
actually.
a Sean, isn't it?
It looks like a Bob Busker.
It's like he's setting up for the bank, and he's probably gonna rub that 3-ball. Not that half.
Probably has to be this.
I think he's using one of Lee's cues. That's why I said that, because I know what Lee's got in the bag. So.
Oh yeah, I think you're right.
But he doesn't have the Balbushka anymore. That gentleman came in and actually got the cue back from him.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. I was there when he got the cue and when the guy came in to get it back.
I like to see it when a cue finds its home again.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind like buying a cue if they're done with it, but not when they say that they're done playing pool, because that's not the case all the time.
Right.
You know.
Hi, Dad.
Well,
Hey.
hello.
Hey,
Shay.
my daughter showed up.
This is my boyfriend.
Hey, how's it
Evan.
going? I almost wore my shirt like that. Yeah.
Cookies?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. We're doing a
You guys doing a tournament right now?
live stream.
Dad, do you have money so we can play a game of pool?
Yeah, I'm sure I do. Oh, it's free pool, Shag. Just grab that yellow rack right there on the third table. Go ahead. He's elevating on that one.
Got the 6 in the corner. Oh! Dang it.
Solid. You know, I think that might be a predator, a road line that he's shooting with. Porter.
Is it?
I think so. I'm a big fan of the Predator products. I mean, you can't go wrong with them. Some of the best stuff on the market right now. I've been playing with it for years. 314. It was before it was the 1, 2, or 3. But now I'm more refined.
Yes, you are very fine.
Thank you.
Took down Randy.
Oh my goodness, the Dillinator.
Hell, Woody set him up.
Mark, you're going to be playing.
Okay, so do you know how to do it on here?
I
The scoring.
don't know. Do you know how to change the score?
On here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Send it to me.
Okay,
Okay.
so all right, we're good. On that.
Hold on. What? Just give it a couple minutes. I want to try to get it on a different table.
Oh, okay.
I keep on the same table. I just play it.
Right. Hey Porter, what are you playing with?
What's that?
What are you playing with? Pea shower?
Squeeze.
I think I know this cue actually.
It's got like real nice.
This is the one I think you thought was a Joss.
Really?
Yeah. But it doesn't have any markings on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was familiar with that cue. I do know that cue.
Yep.
Now, does it ever happen? Is it going to force the roll in the 9-ball here?
Looks like he's going to try to mass it. Oh, nice hit. Got action.
Wow, it's right there.
I think the 8 will pass the 7 if he can get a good hit on it.
You know, this is a shot back
Yes. 7 passes the 8.
This is a shot that keeps me at a 380. Is when I just like
Right.
to, I like to just hit this ball as hard as I can in hopes and dreams, and just control the cue ball. You know what I mean?
There's a tough one. Hard to play for shape. On this one, I just focus on making the 7. I might overcut
It's a little
it.
bit close, isn't it?
Yeah, I might overcut and actually try for that 9 ball right now.
We forgot our special window today.
Yeah, our special window is being turned into a nice box.
It's cool how things change. And what we're trying to say is that we don't have the window anymore, so we're trying to kind of be hush hush, so that we don't alter the games.
I did. That was a heck of a shot. Didn't even got it out. That was a nice back cut that Chuck did.
And we got good commentators, good commentary. We have Alex Vogel and Russ Zorn here today.
Had a lot of fun. This is a good opportunity for our players. They're not really used to this. Everyone thinks, oh, we're going to Vegas. I'm not good enough. But everyone that's in the tournament down in Vegas is going to be 456 and under. So everyone's got a chance. And
Are they going to have a 380 and under tournament?
what they do down there is they put it in a random number generator.
Right.
And they just hit the button. And whatever the number comes up, that's what their tournament is.
Really?
Yeah, so they had the last tournament they had down there was a 535 and under, and now it's a 515 and under because the random generator came out different, and their 600, their mid 600 is like a weird number, it's like 648 and under or something.
They have random generator, they have a lottery, and then they should have a one that builds.
Oh, and she just hooked him on the tip.
That one went to Porter, correct?
Oh my goodness.
I think that was Woody's.
All right, Woody. Okay, so then
Woody, you got that one right?
Woody.
4-1. I'm gonna go talk to my daughter since she's here.
Okay.
Thank you. And
You'll be up in a few minutes on the TV table.
Mark's gonna warm up. He's got the next match, and he'll be on the TV table, so he's gonna take over that. He's gonna go talk to his daughter. Oh, I know what Mark's problem was. He got a post in his road. We're gonna move this situation here.
I think that made it a little worse. That's
Okay.
I think that's good. I'd leave it like that.
I know what Mark's problem was. He couldn't see the table at all
Right.
because of the damn post. So I was trying to move this table over so we could.
Alrighty. So pressure's kind of on Woody right now. We'll see if Porter's arm gets a little loose and he starts putting some racks together, or Woody might just close it out. Woody's not a player that tends to really let the heat of the moment get to him. He just plays his game regardless of what's going on. He plays the same way, so very consistent. Tried to bank the three. It's gonna scratch. Nope. Alrighty, so Porter's got a long shot on the 3-ball.
If he can kind of hit it with just dead weight, he'll have a nice shot on the 5.
Yeah, he's. Yep, just like that.
Nice hit. That was very well struck. Both of these guys for their Fargo race play, like you say, they play very within themselves. They don't try for anything crazy.
Yep.
They just know what they can do and they do it.
Take what the table gives him. He's got a pretty good angle to just get down for the 7.
Very natural roll.
Sometimes when you're playing players like this, it's like, do you know that you're playing good shape? Or you
Right,
know?
exactly.
That's a good shot.
Don't you know how hard this game is?
He just needs to not hit this too hard because it's pretty thin, so he might over. No, he did good. He just got straight on the 7, I think. So he's going to have a long shot on the 8. This is where the pressure.
Here's where if he knows if he can hit it with some force follow, it'll come right up.
Alrighty, that was a very good stroke. I didn't do too much with the cue ball. He just kind of let it go. He almost hit it too hard, honestly. So, but he got a good stroke on it. The ball went in. Looks like he's kind of straight, so he'd like to be able to just draw back a little bit for the 9. I don't think that we do. I'll get it posted in just a second. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, Chris, don't do that. Oh my goodness, there's so many shots in a row. Darn it, so that's going to be, Chris is going to hand that one over, and dadgummit, that was a heck of a match. Nice shooting, Woody. Way to stay within yourself, bud. Okay, we'll have another match up here shortly. We're going to have Dylan versus Mark. Do you know how to change the score on here?
Change the what?
To change the score in the
Can't
players?
do it on there. You can't. So I'll do it in just a second.
Oh, okay.
Give me a bit.
Oh, yeah, you're
I'm
fine.
gonna get the bracket up and then I'll do that.
Okay. Yeah, you're good.
The bracket is being a little funky. So. It was 5-1 to Woody.
Yes.
Yeah, this is being used for a tournament. No, we're using this for a tournament.
All
You
right.
have to go to the bar.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Okay. When I click on our tournament, it just says tournament not found. I made the tournament, the bracket's running and everything, but I'll just message Hey Isaac, just real quick, what's happening here? I'm running a tournament. I type in 456, we're gonna 456 on the logo. When my tournament comes up, I click on it, and I get this. It says tournament not found. And here's the bracket and everything. I've got all the. I'm not sure exactly what's. Okay, Woody's gonna play Pete on table 17. Ah, I think so. Thanks. You gotta make a plan.
Heather won, Russ.
Nice. Do you know what the score was?
5-2. Heather won the score.
I'm sorry. You said
5-2, Russ.
Pete and Woody on table 19.
On 17.
17, yes.
Okay.
Russ, it was.
I was
5-2.
looking at 19 when I said that. Sorry.
Okay. And Heather won 5-2. Sorry.
No worries.
Russ, I'm gonna give my keys in the office for a minute. If I have anything.
You're going to be up on table 20 against me. But now, a couple minutes. Let me go see where he's at. He just finished his We need to find Dylan. Where is he?
Hey, buddy, how do I change the names? Got it? Okay. Doesn't show the score. It shows the table. Just made the screen smaller. Oh crap, I didn't even see the minus. But now I just have the picture of your car. Okay. Oh, it says search at Google or type a URL. Okay, so now to get the table back up here, hit the minus again. Okay, got that back. That's good. Okay, so now when I go to my phone, yep, I've got it on my phone, but I'm trying to figure out how to change the name, but I can't.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, so there's a thing that says configure. You see that?
Yep.
Click that,
Okay.
and then team 1 will go to somebody, and then team 2 will go to somebody.
Okay, and after I type that in, what do I hit to like enter it?
Hey, I'm right here and I can
And
do
then
it, sir.
scroll down and hit close. And then that will enter it.
Okay.
That should be it.
Awesome. Thanks.
Yep. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, thanks, buddy. Yep. Oh, I didn't want to plug you. So. If you...
Show? Should show.
Yes. How did I did it earlier, but then I couldn't find the thing that says close or whatever he was talking about.
Yeah, so you gotta hit the X right there, and then it's right there.
Oh. Okay. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, no problem. Alrighty, we got Dylan versus Mark, the up-and-comer versus the old vet. So this will be an interesting match. Mark's got a lot of knowledge. He just doesn't play as much as he used to. So I expect a good, close match between these two.
I do too, and it's going to be some fun. They're gonna pull out some stops, I think, on this one.
Yeah, I intentionally held the tournament so that this. We ran out. I went into the travel fund.
What you need?
A quarter.
We're
Russ
a little
has got
cash.
ya.
We're a little.
Digging in the ball.
Good thing I'm here, because if Quentin was here, you'd have to do it on Venmo.
Have to do it on the what?
You'd have to do it on Venmo. Have to cash up a quarter.
The coin flip. That is funny. Russ made a joke, guys.
I've made a knee slapper.
Oh man.
Sort of.
All right. Can I Venmo this back to you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's like $1 fee, so add $1.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Alrighty, so we got a race to 5, and then Heather Earl, the underdog, took out Forrest 5-2. So she is awaiting the winner of, I believe, Levi and Chuck. We got all the brackets posted on Treasure Valley Pool. I did a good job of setting both the stream and the bracket to private this morning, so.
Oh, no wonder.
But both of those issues were diagnosed and corrected by myself without somebody else having to tell me I was being silly, so I'm learning. Man, Dylan just made 4 balls on the break. He's got a bank shot on the one. That was a break. Woody's playing Pete on table 17.
Ooh.
Morris just hung up the 9, but he left it bad. Dylan got. I think that Mark's gonna hit this.
He made half of the balls on the break.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
4 balls.
That was nice. He's got a good break. He was listening.
Oh yeah, I figured he would be listening.
Yeah. Mark made a really nice shot on that, on the 1 ball.
Yeah, we apologize. Quentin couldn't be here. He had a tooth injury. Almost lost his life. We're glad that it still happened.
That was a heck of a video he
Hey,
made.
he did good.
He did it really good. It had like that Blair Witch Project feel to it.
Right. I liked when it cut to the outside of his house and it just says dentist appointment 4:30. It was all somber and spooky. Alrighty, so what do we got? Chuck's playing Levi back on table 18. He's shooting the 7. I thought he had a super long one on the 8, but the 7 was hanging in the pocket. Crush that ball. He's got a good. Oh, I think he got on the wrong side of that 4. So you want to be able to hit this with a lot of top left so it spins off the side rail, but it's pretty difficult to do because your brain tells you to hit it hard. Ooh. So he tried to bank it rather than, because he was on the wrong side. But now Mark has got a lot of work to be able to cut that ball in at pace and not scratch and get down for the 8 is going to be pretty tricky. So let's see what he pulls out. And
A little solid.
yep, so he scratched just like I said. Sorry, Mark. That was a hard shot.
He warmed up on that 9-foot table and thought he was playing on a 14-foot table.
Well, I think we do have the 2 tallest people in the tournament playing each other.
Yeah, there won't be many times that the bridge will come into play in this game.
Alrighty, so Dylan takes a 1-0 lead over Pro Spin Adams.
We're doing an alternate break here, and you rack your own. 9-ball doesn't count in the bottom 2 pockets.
Yep. Race to 5.
Race to 5 on the winner's side, and scenic route is to 4.
The scenic route.
That's a Larry Schwartzenism. Been listening to Larry a lot this week in that Michael's tournament that's on Pool Action TV, which is one of our sponsors, and he's got some terrific road stories. One of his best friends in the world is Billy Incardona, and they actually owned a pool room together outside of Chicago in the 70s, and he's telling the stories about the people that used to come through there with shoe boxes full of money. Goodness gracious. Funny. Fun to listen to. Mark's got a tough shot on this 1 and hard to get on the 2. I would play safe. I'd be surprised if he even tried to hit it. Yeah, I was gonna.
Yeah, he played safe. He tried to get behind the 9 and the 2, but he hit it super thin.
Yeah.
It might have even not looked like he hit it at all. I saw the 1 move with my own eyes, so. But, you know, Mark is kind of the guy that might know that the position from the 1 to the 2 is pretty tricky, and then he leaves Dylan a shot like this just because he knows that the run out's really hard to do from here. But then Dylan pulls out a great
unless you're playing Dylan.
Well,
That was a terrific shot.
I learned something right there.
That was yeah, me too. He
He
just
hit that really good.
You know, I clipped the. Oh, I see the 4-ball down there. Sorry,
Yep, so this is the
I was
same
looking
shot
at,
that he
I was
had in the
looking at
last
screen,
rack.
and it looked like there was.
He tried to bank it last time. I really wanted to show him this shot later because you can hit it in the side with right spin and follow it. Yeah. So that's a tricky shot. It's just it's one of those ones where you have to trust your stroke and you don't hit it hard. You just trust the stroke and the spin and just follow it into the rail, and then that spin takes it down. So
Yeah, you try to do two things instead of just making one good stroke, and both good things happen.
yeah, I struggled to learn the shot that I'm talking about. So hopefully, maybe I'll post a video or something on it because it is kind of a fun little thing to be able to do.
Well, and it comes up a lot, especially in 9-ball, because you only have. I don't know, it just seems to come up a lot in 9-ball. I guess it comes up in all games probably. But it's come up about 5 times, and we've only played 6 games on this table, so yeah. It comes up a lot. And sometimes it comes up with the lower players because they're not getting the shape that they were looking for too.
Alright, so Mark plays a safe. Hit the 6-ball full, so Dylan's definitely going to have a shot. This is really easy to mess up. Crushed it, got the double kiss. He's playing that cue ball right where he wants to, though. Well, maybe not. That was a double kiss. I don't think that he intended the cue ball to be there, but. Fired at the bank, almost made it. It was a half-inch off.
Yeah, and he did a nice job with his cue ball.
Yeah.
You'll see a lot of nice positional shots coming out of both of these guys.
Yes, sir. Most certainly is the case. If we haven't gotten a chance to, we'd like to thank our sponsors while Dylan's trying to figure out what to do with this 4-ball. It is kind of a weird spot. I don't think it passes the 9. Thanks to Billiards of Idaho, Carla Jean and Jeff. Over there on Main Street, they have great gloves, chalk of all sorts. They have all the pool table accessories, every kind of set of balls that you would want. They have pool cues. Alrighty. So we tried to do the bank and didn't get into it, but the 4 is kind of on the funny side of the side pocket, where again I'm going to say Mark really has to work to not scratch on this shot.
It's kind of the same exact shot he had going the other way this time.
Yeah,
Yep.
see? Sorry, Mark, I'm 2 for 2 on you scratching.
Okay, so
My
110
bad.
in greens fees. And
Yep.
then I give you 150, so $40.
Oh, perfect. Thank you, sweetheart.
Good deal. Alrighty.
Yeah, another one of our sponsors is Pool Action TV, Ray Hansen and his crew. He actually messaged me the other day, and we picked up 3 or 4 subscribers from the Boise area that have been watching our broadcast. So that's cool.
It's a pretty lined up bank shot.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Just trust it.
Oh, it's gonna go on the side. Oh. Alrighty,
Boy,
so
Mark is getting a lot of practice at these weird shots at the side.
well, he's just gonna. I
Yeah,
would just
just
roll this
stop
up
it.
at the top, yeah, and then take the long cut on the 8. So you just gotta not hit this too hard or stun it into the side pocket.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So he didn't listen to us.
No, and I think that he should have. When he comes back and watches this video, he'll say, "Geez, those guys, I taught them good about the commentary." He'll be kicking himself on that one. early days, so maybe he doesn't trust his stroke quite like he should.
Yeah, Mark's just a sucker for a nice underdog story, so.
I'd say you should have seen the comeback I had against Dylan.
No, sit. You see that jump shot?
I didn't know. Was it?
Jumped and quickly and then
Did he really? Randy? Nice. Well, Randy Norris just made a jump shot and kicked the 9-ball in on the table behind us. That's pretty cool. Forrest said he's going to play a little different shape next time. Now that Randy pulled that trick out of the bag.
Yeah, it's never fun. We're like, I didn't know you could do that. Yep. Look at that break.
Hits them.
He had balls fighting each other in the pocket, and so they both left.
Yeah.
So we got a dry break, but hooked on the one. So we might see a push out, or Mark's got a pretty good kick game, so he might just walk up and kick and stick this one ball right now. Yep. You got as close as you could to that one without hitting it.
Boy, didn't he, though?
He's just hitting it a little too hard, though.
Dylan's got some work with that 3-6. I wonder how that 3-6-9 looks. Oh, he did a nice job separating that.
Yeah, and then that bump on the 6 took it away. So Corey Bruce just sent me a video. He's at the BSU pool hall right now, where they have the pool tables, the blue and orange pool tables in the bowling alley. But he's the only person in the building with his son Merrick. So Merrick's like 7 or 8, and he's starting to learn pool. So he's going to be a pain in everyone's side pretty soon. So left a shot on the 3, but the 4 ball's kind of in a tricky spot. The 4 ball's right by the cue ball on the 8, so you probably on the stream can't see it. Okay, so yeah, he played it to the other side so he can just cut it in, same pocket.
Kind of leaned into that one a little bit.
Some movement on the stroke. And ooh, that might be a little. I think he's good.
Yeah,
he's fine.
Yep.
On the camera, it looks worse, but even on the camera, it's fine. He's good. Or did he grab his jump? No, he started to grab his jump cue.
Yeah,
he is jumping. It's a race to 4. I hope they know that. This whole tournament was Forrest's idea. I hope he doesn't go 2 and out.
Oh!
Just thinking a little too hard about that shot.
Yeah, and I was watching him, and he took his eyes off the 5 just when he let go. He was watching where the cue ball was going to go. Mark's using some trickerisms. Didn't quite move the cue as much as he wanted.
Bank this with some inside leverage. Ooh, he's cutting it. Oh, and then he has. I can't tell if he has a shot. He's gonna get down
He might
and bank
catch an
the
edge
6.
of it.
Looks like he has to bank it.
Oh, no,
like
he
it.
says, you're going to play tricky on me, I'm going to play tricky
Yeah.
right back.
Yeah.
got up above the 7. He missed the 6. Mark got above the 7 and rattled the 6 also. You notice they're not lagging at the ball, so at least when they miss, it's coming out of the pocket. Put a little bit of pressure on your opponent. That one had a weird sound. It sounded like his cue wasn't screwed together.
He's got a natural angle to go down for the 8 ball.
Very well struck.
Very good. Don't tell me not to forget something that you forgot, Quentin. Sheesh. Oh man, I didn't see that Dylan missed the 8 ball. I thought he
Rattled it.
So that's just the opportunity Mark needed to get himself back in this game. And he doesn't scratch this time, and I wasn't going to call it.
Good. Yeah, I was going to say, be nice. Be nice to old people day.
No skunk.
Dylan's over here doing his Efren impersonation, scratching his head. He's like, what the heck just happened?
That hurts. Never feels good when you could be up 3-0 and then it's 2-1.
Oh, yeah. I think that's the biggest score differential in all the pool. Mark says if you tuned in for the skunking, it's not happening. No skunk. That was a nice break.
Yeah, I saw
nice
the 6 ball fly in there.
beautiful cut break. That was textbook.
He's gonna just walk
But
around.
something went in it.
Yeah, 6 ball. I bet something went, didn't
He
it?
says, dang it, I made a ball. I'm glad Mark's feeling better today. Nice hit. Oh, and it was did you see what he did? He was going for the 3-rail. He was kicking into a 3-railer to make the one in the side. That was a planned shot. That's a golf shot from the pool game golf.
I'm glad that you
Oh, my
specified.
goodness.
I almost grabbed my 9-iron.
Yeah, right. Did you see that? He played off of
He
both.
played some tickies.
Yeah,
That's a
he
one
did.
pocket shot.
Off of both of them, off the 9 and the
Got some
4.
golf in one pocket happening.
These guys think they're playing in the all-around tournament here. We need to set up an all-around. I don't know how to do it though. Well, guess first thing we need is
We
players.
find somebody dumb enough.
Oh yes. Which you wouldn't think would be that hard with the people that we know.
I think we know just the person.
We got.
have the guy.
We found one. He just happened to be on the top of our list, and it's not one of us, so that's good too.
So he's got. He tried to carry him with 1.
Yeah, he was trying to carry him into the 9 ball. I think he was being trickery.
Or the 4.
Yeah, maybe
He's
the
doing
4.
something. Yeah, well, the 9 ball would make more sense. You try a trick shot on the 9, not the 4 ball.
I want to hit this one with a little speed. There you go. Get that cue ball off of that rail. That was a good hit. 7 ball is going to cause angst. 7, 8, 9 is no picnic.
Yeah, I know who'd be trying to 3 foul on this one.
Yeah.
Miss Bombshell. Ha 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 ha. We're not big enough for me to get in trouble for talking smack yet, right?
No. Not yet.
I think Okay, so now I would very strongly consider playing a safety here. I don't like the layout at all.
He did that on purpose too. He was trying to 3-rail that 5 back down there, and if he made it, he was gonna take a flyer.
Yep, trying to make that 5 ball was losing the game.
Yep, truth.
Double kiss.
On post.
Yeah, so Mark looks pretty straight, so yeah, he'll just pop it and then cut the 7 in. Oh boy. Oh, he wants to break that out. Yeah, he did.
That was a nice shot.
He did real good there.
That was
a
very
problem
well.
solver.
Yeah, that was very well. Now, here's the thing. After you make a great shot like that, do like Mark did. Walk around that table, let your heartbeat go down, and just make another good shot.
So that you can miss an easy one later.
You've been watching me play.
That was wild. God. Put some stank on that ball.
Yeah, he did. But did you notice when he did that, it looked kind of wild, but he drew the cue ball into the middle of the rail, which bounced off the next middle of the rail and out in the middle of the table. That was a good play.
he pro-spun
Nice
it.
out. He put you super pro spin on that 8 ball.
He doesn't even know.
He doesn't know.
Like, that
He
was
says that's
normal.
what you do.
All right, score's tied, 2-2. Wouldn't be surprised if this is a preview of our final match.
I wouldn't either. That's got the earmarks of it, doesn't it, Alex? Another one of our sponsors is Jeff's Appliance, Jeff and Nikki Hurley. I had an element go out in my stove a couple weeks ago, and I called Nikki up with the model number, and about 3 days later, I got a new element back. So now I'm back to cooking. So that's good. Good people. They came out to my house last summer and fixed my washing machine, and Nikki did the whole thing. She took the whole dang thing apart, put new parts in the bottom of it, screwed it all back together, and hit start, and sheesh. They quit dancing across the laundry room, and
We just witnessed a push out.
now it was a push out. What else
You'll
we
be
got?
pushing out your broken appliances so that you
Yeah,
can
so we can pick,
contact Jeff and Nikki and get some new ones.
get some new ones. Yeah, true that. Nice segue.
Hey.
Oh.
Alrighty, Dylan.
That one didn't hide, did it?
So, Dylan's definitely putting a lot of pressure on himself to.
Oh my,
Yeah.
lifted his head again.
Yep, so he's putting a lot of pressure on himself to run out. He feels like Mark just started shooting good, so he's trying not to make mistakes, which I think is causing more mistakes.
Yep.
But
4-2 Forest.
Oh, really? Yep. Okay.
two that he got.
My God, we're herding them closer to the pockets. I don't know if I can't tell either on the table or on the screen if Mark can hit that, and the 7's configured. I don't know if it would go if you had ball in hand. I think I might be looking at. Yeah, he's going to just push the 8 ball to a rail because I don't think there's anything good. And he hit it a little bit hard, but that 2-7, it looks difficult with the ball in hand. I know. Yeah, Mark's a trickster. I'd be rubbing this too and try to hide down behind that 9 ball with the cue ball. I don't know if they'll go anyway. Yeah, see now I think the 2's froze again in a bad spot. Might be able to double kiss this. Now Mark's going to slide off the edge of this, move the cue over to about the diamond where his fingers are, and knock the cue ball down table. Kind of overhit that, but it might be a timing shot. Nope, missed it. Left that a little bit thin, but I think just make a nice stroke because the 4-ball goes in every single pocket out there. Leave the cue ball somewhere close to the 9, but you gotta put a real stroke on it. Kind of decelerated on that one. Now Mark, pull the ball back to where he's at would be a good spot. A little bit short of that maybe. Center table, there you go, right in the middle of the table. That's a good play. Trust your stroke and just hit it. Very well done. Left himself a tiny angle, which leave him natural on the 8, natural to the 9. Look straight in, but this is the shot that Alex was talking about. Just trust it. Oh, he stunned it down. Eee. Very well stroked. Mark goes up 3-2. The Mark breaks. Mark 20 years ago was very close to a professional player. He played in the Reno Open, big one-pocket tournaments at the Brass Rail in the Carolinas. Played a lot in California. Had some health issues over a few years, but his knowledge is amazing. His one-pocket knowledge is the best in our valley for sure. He finished 5th and 6th in that huge tournament, huge pro tournament in Raleigh, North Carolina. Had Tony Chohan and Alex and Dennis and Boosty and all the good U.S. players, Mike Davis Jr. I think there were 74 players in the tournament, and Mark got 5th, 6th in it. He's an accomplished player. His knowledge is amazing. Kind of hard to keep up with on his. He has some witty lyricisms out there. Let's see. Dylan's got pretty good backboard on that 3-ball if he tries to bank it, or just cut it in and try to come back down for that 2 coming up. Doesn't get hooked on this 9. It's like he can go 2 rails out, be back on that 3-ball. Just trust your stroke and cut it right in the side. Just let it go. See, yeah, and he decelerated again. You gotta, when you hit the soft shot, you still have to put a real stroke on it. You gotta release your wrist and get it guided. If you hit it, if you decelerate.
Table 17, Kim versus Pete.
If you decelerate, then the cue ball acts like a knuckleball and doesn't hit the object ball where you want it to, and then it causes the object ball to spin crooked. Even if you do hit it where you want it to, it goes off at a weird angle. Mark didn't want to shoot that 4-ball from long distance, so he just brushed it up into the corner here.
Right under your case.
Thank you.
I don't know what it was, but I saw something flash. Failing
mark. He hooked himself, and he came a little wide. Hit a little hard, shortened up the bank. And Dylan will use a little top spin and go 2 rails up for the 6 here. Maybe knock into the 9 a little bit.
Wrangle in all the.
Everybody gets done at the same time, so Alex had to go and set 3 tables for us.
Break into Heather's office and say, "Hey, got a match." The door was open. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. I didn't want to be right on the rail. Shouldn't pose much of a problem. Just follow through.
I don't know. These guys, all these new up and comers, just don't even care anymore.
Well, they don't know how hard it
Well,
is.
that was ill-advised. He's gonna get. Oh, it's gonna scratch. That's too bad. Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough. That's a. Yeah. He lined up the 8-9 combo mark.
Jesus.
No, I think he was just probably trying to line up where he wanted it.
Right.
How far he wanted to roll. Sorry. He went for the 8-9 combo on that. I would have had to go get a new pair of britches.
It wouldn't surprise me though. The guy is just funny.
So that puts Mark on the hill at 4-2.
Yeah, puts him up 4-2 on the hill.
almost went for it.
He said you almost went for it. Yeah, I wouldn't have been a bit surprised.
I was wondering if you were just lining up where you wanted the cue ball on the 9, or I was like, what?
I didn't want to take the wrong shot. You know, so,
That's good.
you know, shot
We
selection.
want to send a player to Vegas that's going to pick the right shot.
Right, right.
Alright, he smashed. Oh, it's going to get that 1 ball, so he's got the 1 on the break. So he's lined up for a 2-5 combination. So now it's go time for Dylan. Just, oh, got it perfect. Oh my goodness, that was good shot. Good shot, Dylan. So, if that 3 ball can go in the side pocket, we'll be off to the races here. Good shot. Okay, I think the 7 ball is the problem. So he's gonna. This is gonna be a little bit tricky too, because you can end up pretty thin on the 6 ball because he's going to the end rail to that side rail and back out. So he's just gonna.
And if you shorten it up, you run into the 9.
Right, that was good.
Oh,
So
that was very well played.
You want to just put top spin on those shots. Don't get any side spin because then you'll be behind the 7. So he did real good on that shot. He did a good shot. So he's got to draw back, I think, for the 7 in the side, where unless the 7 passes the 8 pretty well. It does, but it just usually is like a visual blocker. Good shot. So he's shooting it down to the other corner. Ooh, no. It rolled just a little bit awkward.
Hello. Hey, you rascals. Speaking of Jeff's Appliances, they just walked in.
Just got a lot of stuff.
She was a last minute entry, so I was going to say Russ, text her, she's at
Not giving much commentary here because Mark's just pretty much self-explanatory. Yeah, he canceled out last night. He lifted his head on that one a little bit. Was it? Oh, dang! I was say that's a nice stroke. I was watching it on the table. Well, that rounds that one out. Mark played very well, and Dylan hanged some balls. That's a bummer. Bummer for Dylan.
Opportunities there, so 5-2 to Mark.
Yeah, 5-2 to Mark on that one, and we'll be having another match coming up here in a few minutes. Go get some popcorn and go to the restroom and come on back.
Yeah.
5-2 Mark.
I was fortunate.
Yeah, he playing real good. Well, he made all the balls this time too, but he missed.
I was fortunate enough to come back. He had me down 2-0 in the beginning, and I came back 5-2.
Yeah, you did good.
That was hard.
Hey, thank you guys for your sponsorship. We were just talking about y'all just a minute before that. I said Nikki came in, tore my washing machine apart, put it all back together, and kept it from dancing across the laundry room. I know. And she doesn't even cast a shadow. How about that kid?
Always in her shadow.
Yeah, she would cast you.
Wow, that was a good one. Wow, I had to catch a breather on that one. That's not my phone. I see my phone down there.
You bet.
You're going to be up on table 19 tomorrow. Okay.
Are you playing on 19?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Get to commentate it.
I thought I was playing you.
Oh, are you? I guess I play again. Wow. Let me go grab a drink real quick.
Don't worry. Alex is the guy that you got to worry about telling you to hurry, not me.
It's okay. Well, let's just go ahead and start.
Go get your drink, sir.
All right.
I think we're on 18.
Yes.
Nope. I only drive it like I stole it.
Russ, you got a quarter?
Darn right, I had to Venmo mark the last one.
Yeah. It's hard to do it. Cell phone.
Have to flip your phone over. All right, next up we have Chuck Whitney from.
Thank you, sir.
From you bet. And from Twin Falls, and Mark Adams back up again. This will be a great match. Chuck's one of my favorite people in the pool community. Comes down to all of our stuff. Perfect gentleman. Had a couple of friends that were going to come down, but they don't have enough robustness to qualify for Vegas, so that's kind of a bummer, but we're going to work on that. Last year, at our 458 and under tournament, I think Chuck got third. Played terrific, lost his first match in there. I think we had a field of about 40, and I think he won 9 matches in a row to get to the third place spot. Mark's going to use some trickerism here. That was it. Oh, and he made both of them. Well, now he can cut the 4-ball in. Got to be careful of sneaking him back behind on the backside of that 5 from this angle, though. Maybe did he try to make the 5? I couldn't tell. I got a post in my road here. There we go. Yep, now I can see it. Well, he hooked Chuck up. Quentin and Alex are going to love this one. Our friend Nate Stauffer got into straight pool this past week, and he just texted me that he got 26. He almost got up to his age. I'll tell you what, if I get to my age, there's going to be a party.
He texted me. I sent him congratulations.
Did you spell it wrong?
What? Congratulations.
Yeah.
It isn't spelled F-U-C-K-Y-O-U-R-S-E-L-F?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Isn't it spelled, why don't you go outside? It's a nice day.
Right.
Gosh. I'm inferior. Oh wow, he jumped over it twice.
That's hard to do, Chuck.
And the 9-ball combo isn't really on.
Second bounce.
It bounced over it twice. That was very impressive.
Mark's probably going to go for a carom on that 9 unless he tries to break out that 5 right now. Oh, that was... Well, I guess now we're going to see some trickerisms.
Yeah, he went a little far, I think
might
you can
draw
still do
back.
it.
I'll just knock him around a
I'll
little
make
bit.
the other two. Oh, I'm going for the 9. Okay.
That's funny. And then he just acts like, oh, what would you guys have done?
We'll just look at it. It's like, what do you mean?
This is the way Mark used to play, Alex. If you would have saw him 20 years ago, this is the way he just shot. He just walked. He already had his route planned, even if it got all screwed up. He just shot the balls in. It was hard to play against him because you never knew if he was in trouble or not.
Sitting there watching him one time, and he was fully hooked behind the 8 ball, and he just gets down and shot at it, and the cue ball went around the ball. And I still don't understand.
He's a riot. He's a riot to watch. When it goes awry, it's pretty sick, but when it works good, it's even sicker. Well, now Chuck's gonna come up here and give him a whack. You got your scoreboard running? Okay. He's over being a dad. He's paying off a tab. Doesn't matter how old they are. All right. I need to get a nickname for Chuck. I wonder if he has a nickname back home.
Yeah, it's too bad that all the cool ducks are all the way in Twin Falls.
Yeah,
Stuck
exactly.
here in Boise.
Yeah, we're stuck. We're stuck with bad Chuck. I almost forgot we were on live.
I've just been razzing him online a lot.
Yeah, that's all right. He's tough.
Yeah, he can take it.
Chuck Crowley, you can take it, pally. You better be careful of taking on old Nate, though. Nate just had 26-ball run in straight pool.
Pete almost just had a 9-ball.
Yeah, he did. 2 or 3 of them tried to whack it in and help him out.
Pro Bridge.
Oh, boy. That was a nice stroke. Oh,
right behind.
dang it. He didn't groove it, did he?
Scratch no matter what, said the blue guy.
Yeah, so this is what happens.
That's really your scratching, sir. That's enough of that wildness. We're gonna put the cue ball in the pocket and let you think about that one. For a
Yeah, go sit down. Think about what you've just done, son. Going from the 5 to the 6 is not going to be any fun.
shot.
5's at the top of the table, the 6 is at the
4-2.
bottom of the table, down by the 8 ball.
You got some scores to
Okay, Alex is going to go take care of the bracket. Chuck's going to try to take care of this rack. I'll leave this with a little.
It's simply astounding. Look at this. I was able to take my computer and transport it across the room. So
How about that? No tower or nothing. Crazy. And Chuck's got a nice little angle here. That was very well struck. This angle's a little steep, but I think it'll actually help him to get back down onto that 6 if he can avoid the 9 ball. I think if he just hit it with straight top, it'll go right. Shouldn't touch the 9. Just don't want to overthink this. Just trust it. Yeah, coming behind it. Oh, that 5-9 looks like it's a banker.
It's not on.
I think if he hits the bottom side of this 5, I think it goes right in. There's a little space in between them. Mark might have something up his sleeve on this one. No, he played her. Well, that's what you do right there.
See?
Yeah, just cut it
Shot
in.
wasn't even there. What's he doing? Shot didn't go. Understand me?
And he got on the correct side of the 7. That was a good play. Nice stroke on that. Man, Mark's rolling. We get done here, maybe we'll run to Mountain Home and he can buy us dinner.
I told Nate to go outside. He's like, I'm going bowling.
He's gonna go do good at every sport. Oh!
He'll be up here in a little bit against Dylan on the same table.
Mark had a nice out there.
130. Yeah.
Mark got that one, sir.
2-0 Mark.
Yep.
Sorry, I blinked. All the balls were gone.
It didn't take him very long. He didn't have to chalk up either. A cube of chalk will last him a long time if he doesn't lose it. I broke him good, but he ended up dry. The 1 ball didn't quite make it to the side on that cut this time, but then from 1 to the 2 is going to be interesting, and then from the 2 to the 3 is going to be interesting because the 4 is in the road coming down and the 6 can be trouble. Make the 1 and see what you got. Well, they rearrange things. I don't know. Let's just see what happens. I think what he would do and what I'd do would be two totally different things, so I'm not going to try to predict it. Well, we can see that. The reason Mark did that is because the 3 ball's in such a bad spot. If he makes a ball that's really not to his advantage, and he had a chance of maybe breaking out that cluster at the bottom of the table. Sometimes it's better to let your opponent handle the bad stuff early in a rack. I don't think the 3-9 can be comboed because I think the 7's sticking its nose out there. Chuck's thinking he can cut this 2 in the side and break up that 9. Maybe bank the 9 straight back. Pretty good chance, actually. If he cuts this where it's supposed to, that 9's going to go right in this top corner. Oh, he put a little draw on it. Yeah, maybe that 3-9 does go. looked like it was his plan the whole time, so I guess maybe there is a little window down there. We need to get us an overhead camera. We'll work on that. Oh, it would have went. He hit it a little bit hard.
Nine ball's going, baby.
Oh no! Holy mackerel! Sitting on air. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right.
Missed that.
Came right back home, didn't it? Well, I don't know what kind of trickerism we're going to see here. I might push that 3 into the 4 and leave the cue ball down on the other side of the 8. They're awful close together. You don't want to double hit from here. Can't see what's happening up here. I've got a post in my road, and I got Chuck on the screen in the road, so I don't know what happened. Well, that was a pretty good play. Still a window in there. I think the 4 can shoot up into this corner. Might try to cut the 3 in and knock the 4 into that bottom pocket, and then you'll have would still have a shot on either the 3 if it doesn't go, or the 5. Yeah, exactly, and that's what happens to me. I forget that there's all those other balls on the table, and then I keep looking at the 9. That was a very nice shot. And the 4 ball is got plenty of room to go through there. Kind of the secret to this game that they're playing right now is to not even think about that 9 ball. Chuck should have a pretty good opportunity to get back into this game. I'm going to ask him to turn this zone down.
Yeah. Randy. Don't get behind that 5. Alright, so we're gonna see he's gonna hit our left side of the 5 ball and try to get that 9 ball combo. I don't think it's advisable to try to cut the 5 into the 9. But the 9 ball is so deep that it's a little delicate. I think he needs a little more low spin. It looks like he's queuing too high for this. But could hit it full. See how he's aiming it. Yeah, he just barely missed it.
This is a scary game, Chuck.
Yes, it is.
9's deep.
Yeah, it is. But it was funny when it was rolling up there, it got to the edge and then it like shrunk. So it's like it's even on the downhill side of it. I mean, it looks lower than the rail. Oh my goodness, he hits it and it doesn't go in. How in the hell does that happen?
Just hit the 5 in the side and then done the 6 time. Silly goose.
Right?
No, all you gotta do is try to cut the 5 in and then the cue will come and hit the 9 in.
That's about exactly true.
Serious.
You're a thinker.
I'm telling you. Find
That's
your
why you were
mistakes
the
and capitalize
you
on
were
them.
the night.
Got me 4-2.
Well, heck.
Where's that? Okay.
All right, buddy. Well, heck, Kim. Dang it. Chuck's hooked on the point, so he has to bank at this.
Thank you for coming and playing. Sorry about this. Uh-oh. Go in that side.
Yeah, that was a
All the writings on the wall.
I'd like to catch it.
that darn that 9-ball could jam up again though, 'cause it's in that weird spot.
Do you think I should? Oh my goodness.
It ain't gonna jam up hitting it like that. It jammed out. That was a good shot. That was a well played. Yeah.
Think I should worry about putting the players on the same table? We only have 4 tables, so it's just
No, I wouldn't sweat it.
4 is first table 17.
Okay, and Pete's having a cigarette. He already is.
I don't care, Russ.
Well, I know,
Needs to
but
be at table 17. I click the buttons.
you're pushing buttons, all right. Let's click one more button.
Oh yeah, good 3-0. I got it.
Don't let Mark keep his own score.
I know. Yeah, Mark, stay away. I'm too quick for you, buddy.
All right, well, Chuck's gonna try to get on the board here. Oh, Heather's over there having fun. She's sending that 9-ball for a ride. She'd be doing old Steiner proud. Chuck made, I don't know which ball. Oh, made the 8-ball. Sorry, I can't. I got a dang post in front of me, and everything on the screen looks like a whole bunch of 8-balls. The ball next to the 3 is the 7. Then we got the 2-ball in the upper left corner and the 4-ball in the upper right by the 1 here. Doesn't have a clear shot at the 1, I don't think. He's not pushing. Looks like he's going to jump at it again. He likes that jump cue, and he's pretty good at it. Got a real nice grip on his jump cue, real loose, and he doesn't overstroke it generally. Just a nice smooth stroke. Broke out all of the balls, left the one on the bottom rail. That was a good shot. Nice stroke, Chuck.
Silly question. You know damn right. Let him in here.
I wish
It's a tough thing. Like I'll address the controversy before it even comes to our doorstep. There was probably a time when Mark was a really solid 550 to a 600 shooter. And there's a lot of things that have happened where he hasn't been able to play as much and keep up as routinely. So I think his partner for now is at a fair level.
Oh, I do too. I don't think it's out of bounds.
I think he's probably closer to a 440, but I don't know that he's up above a 456. So.
No, and
His robustness is high enough to be eligible by the tournament. So I think we would have let any 418 with a 300 robustness play in this tournament.
Yes, we would have. That was oh, doggone it, he overhit.
Alrighty, you're up on 17 versus Forrest. Yeah.
Stare at Mark a little bit, they'll dim down. I said if you stare at Mark a little bit, your eyes will dim back down.
Tables are bright in my future, that's for sure.
Heather's over there having fun. That's good. I like that.
Whatever table Heather's on, it's going to be the funnest table on the tournament.
Pretty much.
Cackles that she beat. Does that remind you of?
I like it.
You got that name. It's
Yeah, he
insane.
did. That was a good play. He had a plan. He had a plan there. That was a good play. I like people that have fun when they're playing pool.
Yeah, it should be a requirement.
Yes.
Yeah, the intentional foul has entered the chat. A real close matchup. Table 17 versus Forrest Weibel and Pete Keller.
Yeah, that would be a good one. Dude, this is a good field for the Fargos. Oh, and Mark's going right back at him. Oh, Chuck did, I'm sorry. Mark played the intentional, huh?
Yes, he did. Dare you intentionally?
You know, this 7 ball isn't very far off from being able to be enthroned if he can hit the rail side of that 4 ball. I think the 7 ball goes.
I think that was.
Oh, you were looking at a different table.
Yeah, sorry. I can see more than one table. It's crazy.
All I could see is a post. The other. All
Once we
right.
get a couple more sponsors, we'll get the post out of your way.
Good. I'll bring my chainsaw.
And we'll talk about moving your bedroom out of the cupboard under the stairs.
You're right. Me and Harry Potter.
You got the joke.
I was a dad once.
I was a kid that read every Harry Potter book like 8 times. Come at me with the Harry Potter.
Ours were pretty wore out copies themselves. Actually, good stories. We read to my son Nolan Harry Potter every single night, and then
You want to watch it?
It's up to Mark. Yeah, I'll come watch. Sure.
I didn't know who was more qualified, Alex or Russ.
well, that's not very good. Not very good choices. I was gonna say, there's got to be some guy out there with a cane.
Rep selection is important.
Yes.
Well, they both have BCA qualifications.
The qualified instructor gets a qualified rep.
Oh, I called the wrong one then.
Look at that, and he hooked him again. You guys are tough.
He's getting ready to do baseball.
Yeah.
I hear that if you wear your hat like that, it makes you a 600 Fargo.
Roberto Gomez wearing his hat sideways, and geez, he looked funny.
Oh, this?
Yeah. So every time he's looking at the cue ball, it looks like he's looking over his shoulder.
Sometimes I'm like, I know that, like Mika, Eminent, not Mika, but someone like Tyler needs to be like Roberto. Are we releasing a rap album? Or are we playing pool? Just kidding. So he's kicking at the 4.
like he's going to two-rail it. Nice hit.
And he's gonna get
And he's got the hook again. Look at these guys. How about it?
It's fighting.
They don't want to give up that first real stroke, do they? Mark made a nice shot too.
Wackadoopsie.
Well, he didn't hook him, but I don't think it's makeable. I think you have to bank it. Another sponsor we have is Muy Bueno, the taco truck out by the firehouse. I had another one of their nasty nachos the other night, Alex, and I'm telling you, that thing must have weighed 3.5 pounds. Nice shot, Chuck. That was very well done. And I ate that whole thing.
I was blocking the camera on that one. Sorry, man.
That was a great shot.
I thought he was.
And I ordered 3 shrimp tacos, and I'm telling you, I don't know what kind of sauce they put on them things, but it was so stinking good. And they have a jalapeno ranch sauce that is to die for. Looks like he hooked him again. Now maybe it poked. Yep, it can't. I can see it on the table. You can't see it without massing it a little bit. Well, we got a ball in hand coming up here. 6 balls a little below the pocket. Seven balls right in the side. That's no problem anywhere. Just gotta make a good shot on this 5 ball. Just leave yourself somewhere you can hit that 6. Except there. Dang it.
You can really. Gotta probably try to bank this and hope he doesn't hit the 7, go 3 rails and hit the 7 in the same.
Not even very easy to play it safe because that side pocket comes into play. Maybe you can cut it in the side. Seems thin.
Don't do this.
Oh my gosh.
Not rooting for anybody. You just never want to see somebody make a great shot. And
Oh
have that
my.
happen. That's tough.
Put that on myself if I don't rub that 6 up straight in on it. Just roll above the 7. You make a bank shot, you're coming around for the 7.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, it was a little rough luck on that 5 to 6.
The stream was nice and didn't rotate a little bit.
4-0, right? Yeah, that's your break.
What's that, Alex?
Nothing. I entered the score way sooner. I hit 4-0 before the 9 hole.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, that was kind of mean. Shouldn't do that. But sometimes it's a commentator's curse way of getting Chuck another shot.
Yeah,
Mark
exactly.
Payne.
Sure.
Alrighty, so we have Woody and Heather have been battling it out. I don't know what the score is, but it sounds like it's like, that's match.
Match. Wow. Golden break to end it. Wow.
Good shoot.
Man, Chuck, you played so good. Jeez. That just goes to show in this game. You can play terrific and But and you can play horrible and still come out on top. Not that he did, but shit.
We'll see. We'll see you back in the. Hope so. You come back up. Yes. Is that a legal one to shoot with? It's a custom. I don't.
It was a hell of a time to ask.
Oh no, wait. This was the professional one. It's got the sign and everything. But I decided against using it. It's a good thing too. It's a slicker too.
Yeah, you got. I was watching. Almost every single time. Almost.
That four ball. Huh? That four ball in the previous game, where you could only see about that much of it. Yeah. Like that shot. The right way to do it was called push. One ball and kick the nine ball out. Versus this, right in. Once in a while, I get lucky. That shit 1-6, I just got beat into it. I rubbed it. Doesn't touch it. But even at that, honestly, I didn't have.
Mark went and got himself on the hot seat real quick.
How about that?
That's what I thought. All you gotta do is make that 6. Make that 9.
Looks like we're about ready to get down to the last two tables. Almost there.
Alright, we're having been one more. I mean, there's no.
Heather's on the. We might have a Heather versus Mark Adams hot seat.
That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
I made all the difficult shots anyway. Not like that the other night. If it was a Hail Mary, I'd nothing but net. If it was straight in, I'd miss you or something.
Right.
It's like that night that Jumpin' Janice. I know you weren't on top of your game that night. That was obvious.
But you shot the way you shot good.
I shot well.
Yeah, you did good. Yeah, not too much I could do about that. I was like, God, man. It felt like the first rack I had an opportunity and I messed it up, and then the second one you kind of just took it away. I just like really just didn't like any of my shots or my position or whatever it was. Yeah, pool's a funny game. It just goes up and down. It's
My game against Dylan, my first game, I would nipple out and leave it roll around 2 rails and come back and leave it straight in on it.
right.
That's always frustrating.
Oh, that jump shot.
I played Henry the other night, and after the match, he said, "Don't change your aim," because I like just rattle talking every shot.
Right.
He said, "Don't change your aim. You're dropping your shoulder. You're dropping your shoulder and shooting with
Yeah,
your
yeah.
shoulder instead of your elbow."
Yeah.
I've been concentrating on that the last couple of weeks, and my game's starting to come back.
Yeah, that'll help a lot. What if you guys are tuned in and listening to Randy he's saying shoot with your elbow and not with your shoulder, and that's great advice for everybody. A lot of missed shots are from dropping the shoulder instead of just letting your arm deliver the stroke. That's a very good call out. Alrighty, we're waiting on a match, so we don't have anything right now, so it's going to be a little while. We have a few matches finishing up, and then we'll We'll be right back. Come back in 15-20 minutes, and we'll have a match of 9-ball pool ready to go, fresh out the oven.
Little mechanic things I recognized in myself, but that one I was not.
Yeah.
But as soon as he told me, I started working on it and it started to come out.
Yeah, that should help a lot of issues, really. Keep doing that. That's real. Nice.
I found my tip tapper. I didn't even use it. It's brand new. I lost it the very first day.
Are you sure you didn't lend it to me?
I wasn't going to bring that up. But might have been. It was either you or... You got 2?
4-2, Woody?
Alright, we have another match coming up here in a few minutes.
Woody versus Mark for the hot seat match.
It's going to be Woody versus Mark for the hot seat match. Looks like Woody's got a sandwich he's going to finish before he comes and plays. Is that okay?
Yep.
So let's say...
I told the crowd 15-20 minutes.
Okay, terrific.
Oh, really? All right, so
I was going to say.
are we doing a Woody match?
Yes, Woody's eating a sandwich, so
Okay.
it'll be 15 minutes or so when he finishes the sandwich.
Hey, this is a real fun tournament. You know, I'm glad they ended up having this. It taught me into planning it. See, this will actually qualify me for Vegas. My robustness was only... I needed 60 more games, I guess. So I don't know if that's actually going to qualify me. But tried to bear down a little bit today. I'm usually doing the commentating. Let me, if we're live here, let me look at my phone. I'll give you some more information on this 456 and under puddle jumper tournament. I'm Mark Adams here with Alex Vogel and Russ Dorn. But anyways, what this is we're trying to get a lot of players out here so that they earn their place to go to Vegas and have the chance that they wouldn't normally have. But like the cool thing about it is when they get to Vegas, they're going to be playing the same players with the same Fargo rate, so it's not going to be like overwhelming. You know what I mean? Like, who wants to go to Vegas and be 2 out, or you know? I mean, you want to be playing the level of players that you're at. There are some good players here now. Something with the bracket they were talking about. Even if you're in the hot speed, it's a longer race, I believe, right? For the finals. So
Single race to 6.
okay, so a single race to 6 instead of double dipping, which would have been like 10. Well, shoot, that could have been 20 games.
Yeah.
Or something like that. But so there's no double dipping. It's just that they're gonna add maybe a game to the race and make it longer. Did you overqualify, Russ?
I overqualified.
Yeah. Well, Russ is getting better, and so he needs to let some of this is where the chance for the weaker player to come up. Dylan
I
got
got
his.
him 4-3.
4-3 Dylan on
Okay.
his table.
I got a goat head in my finger.
A goat head?
It hurts.
That's not good. Casualty already. Russ is down with a goat head in his finger. These are some of the casualties and some of the things that that can happen commentating. It's not easy. It's not easy being the man in the box. But anyways, we maybe I'll do a little bit more about the content that we do. We do the fight nights. We're also doing we'll be doing a mini Moscone vision pool and the pocket, and we do a Moscone Cup.
Yeah.
That's
dang it. Thanks for
that's
playing,
going to be a
Levi.
big deal through Nampa and Boise.
I don't know if
And the Friday night fights is actually getting a really good. It's a lot of fun. It's not really long and drawn out, and you get local players to come out and play against other local players, and it's a lot of fun. I mean, last time that we had some good content, the last one we had great views. I wasn't feeling good that day, and my commentary probably wasn't up to where it usually was, but content and the games and is a lot. So we're really lucky to have the venue to play and the equipment from Quentin and Alex and Russ. I mean, it takes a little bit to put together, but we got it down. It's pretty easy, so it's easier to have tournaments. I think we were expecting a little bit more players this time, but this gives people an opportunity to get out where they normally wouldn't. We were hoping for. We had probably a good response, but just not a big showing.
Yeah, we had a lot of interest, but people are a little afraid of something new. But we're gonna do it anyway, and we're gonna do it again. Mob Productions down in Vegas runs about, I don't know.
Not to be confused with the real Mob.
No, different.
Yeah, it's a different one.
But they run about 8 different tournaments a year, all different Fargo ratings, but usually very high entry fees. So, like this tournament for 456 and under, has 64 players at a $300 entry fee down there. So it's almost a $20,000 tournament for 456 Fargos. It's a tremendous opportunity. My friend Anthony Derrick and I went down about a month ago. Anthony played in 600 and under Fargo rated tournament down there. I think it's $599 and under or something.
Right.
There's 64 guys in it, $1,000 a piece to get in it. The total with the side pots and everything of the whole tournament came up to $93,000
Right.
for 600 and under Fargos. It was crazy. The first place prize money in the thing was like $22,000.
$22,000. Wow, that's a lot.
It was terrific, and it was very, very well run events, all on diamond tables in
That was
East.
over at the Mark's. What's the name of it?
It was at the Rum Runner and Putters
okay.
East. It wasn't over at Griff's.
Okay, so the Rum Runner, the
yeah.
venue there is like 3 tables, right?
Rum Runner has 6 and Putters has 4.
The Rum Runner was a big tournament that has been going on for years, and it's always been high money.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And, yeah. Actually, we have a friend of ours that won that one year. What was it? Jamie Bruce won the Rum Runner years back.
Yep.
Yeah, that's hard to do. He lived here in Boise. That's
Yep,
how
at that
come
time.
we know. And he also was in Reno, Nevada. And the thing about it was he had Monk living with him, and Monk was teaching him
Right.
on the table at home. So he learned one pocket and learned how to play. Not that Jamie didn't know how to play before that, because him and another friend of his were really good in Reno. And that's where I met Murray Rakin and all those guys. Russ is kind of a role player.
Yeah.
I walked into an out-of-town pool hall that didn't have somebody that didn't know who Russ was.
Right,
That
right.
made sense.
Yeah, I mean, well, in the
That's fun,
Northwest,
pretty fun.
well, and he knows Montana and those areas, Wyoming, probably Montana.
Yeah, when
areas.
we walked into buildings that time, it was crazy. I got mobbed. It was good.
Well, they know you down in Sacramento too. I mean, that was fun. when we
Yeah,
went to
that was
Sacramento
fun.
And you got mobbed by everybody. You know, that was fun. You know, Oscar and then Carl and then some of the players that I knew from Reno.
The
and
old days, yep.
California. Yeah. You give me all hugs and stuff. And that's always fun when that happens. Oh, also we do stuff like, you know, we do they do pocket tournaments down here on Mondays. Monday 8 ball, Thursday 9 ball, and they do one pocket on Sundays. Larry gets us some from 11 to 2 or 3 o'clock till the tournament starts. And sometimes, yeah, till 2. So if you wanted to come down and learn that, I mean, we're not gambling or anything. We're just down here playing. We kind of rotate everybody in and out of the thing, and so everybody has the gist of how it's played. You know.
Sure, we play a lot of Scotch doubles or doubles, so that new players can get essentially 4 eyes looking at the shots. It's amazing. Some of the days we come down on they have 12, 14 players.
Right. Yeah.
It's fun.
Sometimes they even they do have tournaments.
Yeah, we've had a couple little tournaments. It's like all of our matches got done at within minutes of each other, so everyone's kind of having a break, eating a sandwich, going to the bathroom and whatnot. But players will start wandering back to their tables here shortly, and we'll get back on the road here.
Who's still in this thing? We got Chuck. I'd like to see Chuck come back.
I would too. Chuck
he
is.
drove all the way from Twin Falls, and he's a gentleman, man. I like
Yeah,
that
and
guy.
he's super good people. He's very good for our sport. He's real good in his own community. Takes a lot of people under his wing. He's playing Pete Keller on the table next to us. They're just racking the balls. They just flipped a coin. Looks like Chuck won the flip. I think Mark's going to be up on this table, the stream table here shortly, and then Heather and Dylan will be playing.
That'll be fun. You know,
Yeah.
Heather Dillon, you know, they both work in the pocket, so they're company players, I guess you could say.
House pros.
Yeah, they're gonna have to fight Jose for that title. But I basically told Jose that it's not. He's really a house pro. It's just, you know, he's the oldest guy in here. So,
Yeah, he's just the oldest guy in here that has his own cue, so
Yeah.
he qualifies. Well, Heather and Dylan are getting to their spot. Now we're just looking for Mark.
Dylan, I think Dylan wants to come back and beat me.
Yeah, Dylan's got a little chip on his shoulder, but he's got to get through Heather, and I'll tell you, she is no joke in a race to 4-9 ball.
I think I made a target on my back. Is I think what happened.
I think so too. I shouldn't probably be doing this in the dark.
Yeah, do surgery in the light. Go towards the light, Russ.
Damn thing hurts.
You should have something else do it. You shouldn't be doing this in your golden years. You should be enjoying life.
Well, I got a goat head in the middle of my finger, and that hurt.
Are you sure it's a goat head?
Well, there's a little piece of something in there. Maybe it's a metal sliver. I don't know, but I can't seem to get it out of there. Oh well, I'm gonna stop operating.
Yep.
Let it do its thing, maybe. That's why I'm thinking it might be a piece of metal, because it
You
won't.
know, during the players' meeting, I was gonna say, but you know, I know it was advertised 5-4, but I'm like, I'm gonna be on the loser side. Can we since there's only 11 players, can we lengthen it to 5 on the loser side?
Right.
But
Well, the reason we didn't is because they're running a tournament down there.
they want it to be the same.
Yeah, we want it to be similar to theirs.
Right. Yes. Yeah, well, yeah, and that's why I didn't say anything.
And with Alex running things, saying something really wouldn't have got you anywhere anyway.
Right.
Yeah, told you to kick rocks.
Right. I'm always saying something weird in the players' meetings. I remember at the wormhole, I'm like, are we doing the what would I call it? Oh, the butt rule.
Oh yeah, with the butt of the
And
cue.
he goes-
Oh my
and
gosh.
He goes, what are you talking about? When you put the butt down, like if you end up on the rail, and so you can you know, on the rail, and they're like, "No, we're not playing that." I'm like, "Well, that's why we have the meetings."
The butt rule.
And they're all like,
You know what's funny? You talk about that. We were playing one pocket last Friday night, and the kids next to us were playing the butt rule. And I was laughing.
That's some cowboy pool, dude. I love it, man. I love it. We're from Idaho, so
There
we've
you
seen
go.
a version of it. Where they put the 8 ball on the chalk, and they don't take until all the balls are cleared. And if you knock the cue ball off that chalk, you owe money.
All right.
That's a good version too.
Like bottle pool.
Yeah. Yeah, you put it right in the middle or whatever, or something. I can't remember. Yeah.
We're up at table 19, sir.
Oh, right now? With the woodland man. All right. Well, it's been great talking. I mean, I haven't had a lot of chance to commentate this time, but
Well, we're glad to see you playing, Mark. It'll be totally great if you get to go down to Las Vegas. We'll even get you a wife beater shirt that says Vision Pool on
I'll be happy to make it to Elko.
it. Good luck out there.
All right.
I'm gonna step outside and get a little fresh air for a second.
Okay.
I was burning up there earlier.
You're shooting hot. Well, we got another little sleepy time here. Got Best You Performance as one of our sponsors, Alma Barroso, with nutrition plans and general health stuff to make you feel better about yourself. And it's not all nutrition, it's you use your brain to make yourself feel better. Jeff's Appliance with Jeff and Nikki Hurley, they were in here earlier. Nikki, I really wanted her to play, but they are in the midst of moving. They just got a house, so they're excited about that, and they'll be moving and won't be available that weekend to go to Las Vegas, so she opted out of this one. Bad Boy Tables, Calvin Hatfield as Diamond Tables in the Valley. Down at Quinn's on Vista Avenue, and also down at the east side, which is at the bottom of Protest Hill, down by the college housing. Both very nice locations. Takes very good care of his tables. Of course, the corner pocket, the pocket here, Pocket Boise, I guess we call it now. Heather and Wayne Earl and Viv and Robin and Vinny, they'll be changing hands here shortly. What else we got? Digitalpool.com with Isaac Wooten. Our bracket is on their site. Isaac has done so many things to change pool, and he's working with us for our new Vision Pool League. And of course, Billiards of Idaho, one of our biggest sponsors and biggest supporters. Jeff and Carla Jean Beers down on Main Street. They've got everything you ever need. All kinds of cues, every kind of chalk that's available on the market. Gloves, accessories, anything for your game room. They can get you stools and cue racks, and of course cases and gloves and all that kind of stuff. Anything you need in the pool industry. And if they don't have it, they can get it. If you see something on television that catches your eye, you just write it down and they'll get it in stock for you quick. What else we got? Hope I didn't forget anyone. Dave's Firehouse over in Nampa. We've got some great events coming up. We got a Boise versus Nampa mini Moscone format or Moscone Cup format. Big tournament coming over there on April 22nd and 23rd. Looking at having 48 players in that. I hope we hit our goals there. We've got a Saratoga tournament coming up. We've got a 1250 and under Scotch doubles tournament, men, women, or mixed. You just pick your partner and show up. And then, of course, in the fall, we'll have our mini Moscone, this will be our 5th one. And last year we had 28 teams in it, and it is just an absolute blast. 3-person teams, you play Scotch doubles, Scotch triples, singles, modeled after the Moscone Cup, but just a shortened up version.
I'll change the scorecard.
Yeah, and Alex will change our score because I can't figure it out on my phone. I could, I guess. I just slapped it. Well, we got our first break. Woody won the flip and got the first break. He breaks terrific. Made a ball and has a shot on the 1. Table looks wide open if he can. If he can squeeze this one in, then we'll see where we go from there.
Silly but funny. I was trying to update it to just say Woody, and I accidentally didn't erase Chuck, so it said Woodchuck.
Woodchuck. Oh, there you go. Now Mark has a decision to make if he wants to play offense or defense. Mark plays a lot of one pocket. He'll probably go both ways. Everything Mark will take is a two-way shot. That was a good play. 2 balls in the middle of the table, so whoever makes the one's going to have a shot at the 2. So Mark's plan there was to just leave him on the 50-yard line.
Great shot, Woody.
Woody made a nice shot, and hooked Mark. Mark's not big into jumping stuff, so he's just going to tie balls up.
Foul.
Yeah, he's going to intentionally foul, rub the 3 up against the 8 is what I'm thinking.
He could kick one rail at it. If I was kicking, I'd go the...
Yeah. Ah, he played a good shot too. It didn't leave anything lined up either. That was very well played. Totally intentional, that one. I'm going to wander away for a minute, Alex. I'll be right back.
Sounds good, sir. Woody tried to ride the 9 a little bit. It's not necessarily a bad option. But it's kind of funny because now Mark's dealing with the problem that he tried to leave for Woody. This is a tricky... I'll just thin off the 3 and try to get behind the 8 ball. Oh, that's the 4 ball, I guess. was a great hit by Woody. Kicked and returned the safe right back. Good shot. So I would expect, yeah, there's not a whole lot of paths to this ball, so another intentional foul, which I agree with. There's no reason to break up the 3-8. There's no 3-foul rule in this tournament, so it's gonna bring. I don't think Woody knows that he has ball in hand. Yeah, Woody has ball in hand and he's just shooting at it, so. Safety. So Woody is very good at kicking. He doesn't give up ball in hand very much, so it'll all about be, just trying to kick, hit the ball, but you also don't want to leave a shot. So. Oh, we went right around it. That commentator cursed him big time on that one.
Yeah, you got him.
Oh boy. Alrighty, so Dylan's about to hit in a 9-ball. I don't know what the score is. Try to see him move the coin. So Dylan has 2 games so far. I don't know how many Heather has.
I'll go check.
Mark is just getting eaten alive on those scratches when he's going 3 rails in the side pocket. That's his 3rd. I didn't call it that time. That looks good. Just don't want to land on top of the 9-ball. Land on either side of it. Good shot. Very good. Alrighty, so game 1.
2-0 Dylan. Chuck and Pete, the score is 2-1, but I don't know who has what.
Woody missed the 9-ball, so he's going to concede the 9-ball to Mark. That was all. Yeah.
That was
Ouch indeed.
Pretty cool. Wish we could get 1,000 in there.
Powerful break. Have a shot at the 1 in the corner. I hope he doesn't try to hit it in the side because he's got a real bad scratch record today.
Yes, that's for sure.
He just did his 3rd one.
For his win-loss record, he has a very high scratch record.
Yep. See, he learned.
That was
no more side pockets for Mark.
That was a nice, crisp shot. I think I cut this to the side and use the 6 for a backstop.
Try a little harder.
Yeah, I think he was trying to leave a hook behind the 6
Yeah,
ball.
yeah, for sure. I was just messing around. The safety didn't work out.
Don't be messing around because I don't pick up on it.
Sorry, Dylan.
Woody overhit that one a little bit.
Oh boy.
Mark miscued a little bit on that one, but still followed through, so we got away with it.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I lost that thing the first day I put it on my cue case. The very first day. It doesn't even have I mean, it's brand new.
Wow. Holy Nikes, Mark.
What the heck? Nine ball skill.
I was lucky you hit the 4.
You were real lucky. And then it slapped that 9 ball right in there.
I didn't even aim. You're not supposed to tell anybody when you don't aim.
Yeah, you can't admit that.
That's how I roll.
Mark's being sneaky. He's playing smart. Let the game come to him.
He is. Really, the score should be 1-1. And Mark got severely lucky on that 9 ball. Oh, real close. Nice try.
That was a good play by Woody.
I think you got it right behind the 4 from where I can see. Might be
Yeah.
able to see just a hair of it. Well, the 9 didn't go in that time.
No. Not for lack of trying, though.
Yeah.
Jacoby got a pretty good battle going on over there. I don't know what the score is, but
Don't come in at halftime and expect to play. Just kidding. Nice try, Woody. You deserve that. It should have
Yeah.
gone
he gave it a pretty good look,
in.
didn't he?
Sounds like he made a ball, though.
Yeah, he did. He rolled a 7 in with the 2 ball.
Gotcha. Okay. Nice shot. Nice shot. Oh, look at that. Look at that cue ball. Good shot, sir.
I can see Woody go on a little bit of a run here. He's playing pretty dang good the last
Look at
couple
you
months.
go, Russ. That was your
No, I
fault.
know. I nailed him on that one.
All right. See what Mark does with relatively no angle. This is where that spro pin comes in. Yeah, no spin. He just took his medicine and went for the longer shot. And oh my gosh, He almost got the 4-railer. He almost 4-railed that 4-ball. All right, now we got a 4-6 combo.
As I thought.
No. Hey, shot. You good?
Yeah,
So he
nice,
wants to be
nice pace on it.
He actually would like to be straight on this 5-ball, so he can just do a stop shot. Yeah, he tried too hard to do that.
Yeah.
He played the cue ball on that one.
Mark has had a lot of these shots right here today.
And he's
I think this is about the
scratched.
6th, and he scratched on every one of them.
Almost did it again.
Oh,
See,
did
he's
he?
just scared of the side pocket now. He's like, I don't know how to.
Yeah,
He scratched in the, like if the ball was right in front of the left side pocket, he's scratched in that pocket, and then he's scratched in that pocket, and he also scratched in that pocket.
Right.
So he's
Now he's not even.
he's gotten 3 different pockets. It's never got. He tries a different English on
Yeah,
each one,
yeah,
and he's like, oh, that
exactly.
one's scratching
Well, that
too.
didn't work.
Nice
That
shot.
was very well struck.
That was a great hit.
And natural shape to get on the 8-ball. Just make the 5. Don't have to do anything crazy with it. I think.
You just got to kind of hit it a little bit softer than I like. I think he's pretty. It's a thin angle.
Yeah.
Oh, he's playing safe.
Oh, look at him.
He didn't get safe. But Mark has to.
Well,
If he decides to make this ball, Mark has a lot of work to get back to this 8-ball, so he's got to go 4 rails again.
oh, look at that. That was a good play.
It was.
He must not have went to sleep last night. He spent all night watching videos and stuff.
That's a foul shot.
We read the book on how to win a 456 and under tournament by not making very many balls. That was a nice shot. Nothing fancy. Do you like honey?
Mm-hmm.
I stopped at the honey store out by Fruitland last night. And I'm telling you, they got like 50 different flavors from all over the United States. Oh, that place smells like freaking honey heaven.
Nice.
I got 3 pounds of their local white wildflower honey, and I'm telling you, it is so dark. It's like mahogany. It's like this dark.
Yeah.
And it is just smelling it is like you're eating a biscuit. Oh my God. If you bring your own container, it's $3.50 a pound.
Oh, no.